Welcome back, part 2 in our cracker court case commentary. Big Aussie Clive, Australia's equivalent to Donald Trump, versus Universal Music and Twisted Sister. Australian mining magnate, billionaire, aspiring politician, up against the rock gods. Strap in, take a seat, should be fun. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I need to talk to you about Clive for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I can't help myself. I need to compare him to Donald Trump. The similarities are there, a bit uncanny at times. Both politicians, both billionaires, so they say, although we're not quite sure at times. And especially, they're both politicians with plummeting popularity ratings. And they have this unshakable belief in their God-given superiority to mere mortals. But the really big difference between them is that Donald Trump just happens to be leader of the free world. And Clive is leader of not very much at all these days. But the second reason I need to get into talking about Clive, because I'm scared. So I want you to know as I do this commentary that I have to be really careful with what I say. I will try and tell it how it is, but I've got one eye on Clive all the time, because otherwise he's going to sue my arse off. Talk about litigious. Back in 2012, he said that his success rate in court was 68-0. Now, I don't want to be another one of those notches on his belt, thank you very much, so I'm going to be careful. He sued everybody, mining companies, Hyatt hotels, every government in Australia and elsewhere that you can think of, his Chinese mining partners. If it moves, he sues it. So I won't be saying that Clive has shamelessly ripped off somebody else's music copyright. I won't be saying that he has stolen the intellectual property of Twisted Sister. Doesn't matter what I think, I won't be actually saying that. Not yet anyway, let's see what happens at the end. And I know this is just a teaser and you can't wait to hear about the court case, but I had to do the introductions. Finished now. Next episode will cover nitty-gritty legal details that you're all panting for. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave you with a bit of Clive. Here's a clip of him going hard after the Western Australian state government. This is really typical Clive. So look out, Universal, he's coming for you. Let's see who wins.
Billionaire Clive Palmer has had a public meltdown over the $30 billion dispute with the state.
Clive Palmer hit the airwaves this morning to again deny making a demand for $30 billion from the WA government.
It's just bull.
Yep.
Bull. It's not true.
He should have stopped there, but he didn't.
The ultimate story that I want out is jailing of Mark McGowan for what he's been doing to Western Australia. If you go back to Nazi Germany, their law gradually was eroded over 7 years.
While the billionaire was playing the Nazi card, his lawyers were in court registering a mining project dispute that Mark McGowan says could bankrupt our state.
And every cent that I've got, every waking minute of my body will be spent protecting freedom and the rule of law.
Strip away all the name-calling, irrational rhetoric and raw politics and here's what's left. An expensive legal fight with a man who has the ego and money to tie WA up in the courts for years.